Hello everybody, this is Havoc, and welcome back to City Skylines with our Fairy Empire campaign. In the last episode, we made a big, huge expansion, built it with lots of people, and added yet another ferry pier. And one thing I added off-screen, well, I added a few things off-screen. I added this new section because we apparently desperately needed some more people as well. And then I added a nice little bus system, or at least I think I added that off-screen. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, well then, you'll know. I don't quite remember. But anyways, the only reason why I added, and I know I said I wasn't going to, the only reason why I added a bus system is I literally made systems to go into these neighborhoods to drop them off at ferries, assuming that that's where they would go. Since nothing really connects, there's no real stops close to each other, I just made sure that there's at least one stop in every single, well, just about every single one of the ferries. There's not one over here because all of these people are close enough to this one. And the same kind of goes for over here. But as you can see, over here in this section, we have it tied up to this pier. And then we have a section over here tied to this pier. And then, oh, we don't even have one over here. Don't really think we need it for the same reason as we don't need it over there. So, I mean, we got 424 people per week riding that, which I'm pretty fairly certain is fueling everyone going on these other ferries. I think it's working. We are very close to 25,000 people, and yeah, we're going up fairly quick. Fairly quick. Look at that. There we go. Sweet. So that's basically all we're doing today. It's just kind of a grind, but I do have one thing that I do want to try, and it's something we'll have to kind of be careful with. What we're going to do is we're going to add a canal to connect through here. We're not going to need to add anything over here at this point. I mean, we could literally just demolish this if we wanted to. But the main reason is I want a connection that goes from over here in this big population center to basically over here. Just kind of adding some new things. We could also just add a bus route for over here. It wouldn't be anything too big and fancy. I mean, literally would not. But I would want it to, like, connect over here. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we'll be safe. So you go there, and then you're going to have to turn around. I don't want a big, huge ordeal. So they'd have to go all the way around to there. Well, I don't really want that. We got that right there. We could just place it right inside that point. I don't know, is there just somewhere that's really easy? We placed it right there. We can't get out there, so we'd have to turn around. That would just make traffic just implode. Why not go over there? Because it's a cluster. That's why. And then there. And complete the line. That's not too bad. I really don't feel that'll be too awfully bad. And then you can have access to that point. Everything will kind of be hunky-dory. We desperately need lots of commercial. And I'm not really sure why. They need educated workers. Oh, high educated. Okay. Well, I mean, we could go ahead. I don't want to drop a... I don't know. We could go ahead and drop a school around here. There we go. High education. We could go ahead and just drop a university around here too. Even though it's not necessary, it just makes it easier for people to travel here instead of having to travel to other areas. And then we need basic support for all of these guys. Now we have it over there. Since I am making so much money, and it really just ups the value of these areas, we're just going to add some more. We don't have one over here. There we go. And then in terms of crime, we got a police station over there. I also added a helicopter pad in the last episode. I thought that was pretty fun. And these guys, they need regular educated work. Actually, they need everything except for highly educated. I guess it depends on the industry. Like these guys, they need uneducated, but they do need regularly educated. And what we could do is we could, I believe... Why does this group not have a name? There we go. I believe we can do like high-tech industry. Industrial space planning. No, that's high-tech housing. Extra insulation, free public transportation. Parks and Rec should pretty much be a standard, so let's go ahead and just go to the regular policies. Parks and Rec should be standard across the board. Education boost? No, because we do need that uneducated force right there. Slightly increased tax income for recreational use. Moderately increased tourism. Slightly reduced crime rate. Increased police budget by 15%. Let's go ahead and do that for everywhere. Everyone has a pet ban as well as recycling. And a smoking ban. Let's go ahead and add these people in. And then we'll actually get down to the down and dirty work because I'm really excited to get through the end of this mission. And we're at 128,000, so we're just over halfway. People do need garbage picked up. So let's add a road here. City also needs more power. Have we upped our budget? We have. Okay. Let's go right here. And this is just regular old industrial. That do anything? Pretty much constantly going up. That sucks. There we go. That's not bad. Now, garbage. You guys, I'm sorry. I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to tack on more stuff for you guys. Incineration plant. We can do an advanced incineration plant, a large advanced incineration plant. We could do a recycling center as well. We have so much money, it's not really a problem. And then, what we could do is replace that with some offices to kind of make that a barrier. There we go. Sweet. Alright, canal. This is what we need to do. This is very, very important. So what we're going to do is we are going to do a medium canal. And I'm really thinking we're just going to make this baby as straight as possible. I don't really think we need any barriers to it. What we are going to have to do is tear down this. Let's go ahead and just get this through here. Get my road. So if I place it This is going to screw it up anyways, isn't it? Oh, hey, that was real easy. Okay. But the question is, can ferries still go across it? And I don't think they could. Go ahead and bring it back here. Page up. Oh, dumb, it's not going to let me. Let's turn all this off. That is just fairly close. Turn it all back on. Get as close as we can. Hey, there we go. That was really easy. Cool. And then... Derp, derp, derp. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Could just do a big, huge bend. They always adjust just dandly. And then here we go. Hey, we've reached our population. 25,000 people. Very nice. So far, no flooding. They are servicing a great many passengers. Here it comes, boys. Around the bend. And I'm literally just going to add, let's see, where's our ferry? Oh, we need to add paths. Oh, there we go. That's right. Oh, thank goodness they just automatically connect. I don't know that I want to put it right there. I would actually rather have it right there. Now this line, let's manage our lines. Now this is right there. Nope, I don't want to delete it. I want to look at it. You're going to have 14, 13. There we go. So they'll have to travel to there. Isn't really that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure they can all do it. They sure can. There's not a whole lot of... Huh, that's a little iffy. Let's make... Make these all deep canals. And then that might force water to fill up. Maybe? I mean, these guys are like way down there. Look at that. They're taking it in stride. Look at that. Can you imagine that ferry ride? Dear Lord Almighty. But I think they'll recover. I think this will bring it in. It looks like it's going to bring it in. That is terrifying. Heck no. Heck no, I ain't doing that. Yeah, it does look like starting to bring in a lot more. And we'll hopefully push that water level up. There we go. It's getting there. May have a little bit of flooding, but not too bad. But these guys are toting around pretty good. It's a little bit of a traffic jam, but nothing like what we saw earlier. And we're getting at 145 already. We have some, a little bit of traffic issues here. There's got to be another entrance. That's how we could solve this. Let's just have an entrance. Ha! Oh, good lord. Okay. So people can come in here. We don't need to worry about any sort of junction. And that might relieve some traffic. And there's really not much we could do over here, aside from that. There's just a lot of traffic coming in. I mean, honestly, all things considered, 78% is still really good. We do have a fairly big traffic jam over here. There's no need for that because no one can really go this way anyways. There we go. Just that in itself, I think, opened it up a good 5%. And then these ways are just crazy anyways. Including these intersections. I'm basically just buying time because we're doing really well. I don't know why that's there. I don't know why that there. If anything, that stop should be right there. That's getting rolling as best as it can. No need for a stoplight there. No need for that. There's no need to stop at that point. I mean, these guys have to yield. That's standard. Wow, look at all that. That is insane. But I think this is working fairly well. Oh no, we need sewage. Yep. Sewage plants. It doesn't really look like this thing's doing a whole lot of work. And I don't know, I'm scared to get too close and interfere. I think we'll be alright. Garbage is piling up still. Incineration status. We are incinerating quite a few trucks. Can we... Space is already occupied. Can't squeeze it in there. You know what? We have this big, huge space. Why not space for 2 more areas really pick up in? There we go. Now they need electricity. Well, come on, guys. Connect it to the main grid. And while we're there, output 112 to 160. Just try to solve all the world's problems. Boom. This will just be like industrial lane. Empty building into another facility. Look at our ferries. They are working marvelously. Not really causing any big delays here. I don't... Well, there's a couple of places tied to it. And it's not big enough to hold that anyways. Yep, okay. That's fine. 161,000 people. What we may have to do, guys, is I'll just come back, I think, when it gets closer to the end of the episode. So, yeah, there's really not a lot else we can do. There's not a lot that I'm going to do in terms of changing anything quality-wise. So, I'll see you back in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we are almost to the very end. Now, what I did is I wanted to try to get to a 30,000 population while I was away, waiting for this to kind of fill up. It didn't really happen also, but we built a high residential area over here. It's going up very quickly. Like, I literally put this in 5 minutes ago, and it's already doing very well. We also have a really funny little docking situation. Didn't quite reach, but these boats seem to have no issue with it. They'll just kind of hop onto the edge there, and people will magically, ooh, hey, there's 30,000. But as you can see, as our goals, we are 228,000 out of 250,000. And they're getting a nice little shower of extra water runoff. I did this to kind of help fill the gap here. Don't really know. I mean, it has helped fill up the canal. So I guess that's pretty good. And I had one over here just to kind of keep that full. Just to kind of go ways there. We really did a good job here. Not like self-entitled or anything, but I really do like the setup that we have. It has worked out, and even still... Oh, wow, there's a lot of traffic coming in here. Why are you hesitating? Don't hesitate, just go. And it will be all right. But yes, I think we have successfully played this scenario. This was a really fun scenario, I'm not gonna lie. Having all these boats has really helped with traffic and really enforcing that. Of course, using the use ferry preference little setup, I think, has really pushed a lot of traffic to these, and then adding that transportation to where it basically leaves off here at a ferry is also really good. So, like right there's a lot of people that just came out of there onto that ferry, so that's a very effective way. And we have a little bit of flooding here, no big issue considering there's nothing over here. I've really enjoyed making Lake City the town that it is. We've grown it from, what, like 7,000 people in the beginning to now we have 31,000, and it's all really, really cool. Before we stop, I just really want to put in, we have to have a direct connection to the sea. Oh, well, I thought we could do it, but we can't. We'd have to come over here somewhere, and I really don't want to build... I mean, I would have to do this. Excuse me. And, I mean, it would have to be a deep canal, deep open sea. And then we would have to go... We still couldn't do it over here. They can't connect to the route. Now, what if I did this? Then I could add something, right? Shoreline required, so I couldn't just plop it right here. Cannot connect via route, but you can. We would connect it via route. What if I just did this? I got it all up in there. Then could it connect? Nope. That's kind of dumb. Like, there's really no way. We could place it like right there. And that's not feasible. But anyways, guys, Lake Town is quite successful. We had a nice few high residential. I think this would be a pretty cool little place to live, right next to the canal. Seeing all of that over there, so I really, really like it. We are needing a ton of residential, but it doesn't really matter right now. As you can see, they just need workers because we've educated our people very, very well. The canals work swimmingly. I love it. I just love just this whole scenario. Like I said, it was just a lot of fun. I think we've managed traffic quite well with the minimal use of the various, like, we only had to do a couple of types of mass transit rather than do everything under the sun, which of course is kind of the point. You don't want to use metro lines and all that kind of stuff in this area unless you did metro pointing it to a train station or a pier, but I still think that the buses do a more than sufficient job considering all things considered. Super, super close, guys. We got 13,000 people left. I like it. Farms are working well. Fruit for All Mary's Livestock Orchard Company. Nice little random ad building, and there is a farm on fire. Oh no, the pigs! Okay, good. Oh, that could have been disastrous. But anyways, guys, I do hope that you enjoyed watching me build up Lake Town and watching me use this mass transit. The ferries do work very, very well, and I am very pleased with them. There is a lot of crap being put in downstream. That's pretty gross. All right, so we got 10,000 people left. So you guys let me know what you did. And if you want to, you can send me screenshots via Twitter on how your lake town has ended up, as well as just any general advice that you have or that you have received from these new mass transit scenario types. And that's pretty clustered. Oh, that's pretty normal. Okay. No worries there. Just with all this excess traffic that we're making at this point. No worries at all. A new building. Yes, I know we have a new building. I know. I just can't do anything with it. But anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And then take a look at my Patreon page. Patreon.com/HForHavoc, where for $1 a month you can help support my channel. It's equal to about 1,500, 2,000 views at this point in time. So it would be really, really helpful. We already have some really good patrons on there, and I've been busy of late, but I'm going to work on focusing on those guys and doing something with them. So go ahead and take a look over there. Help support a channel that you love and enjoy watching. And if you're new, like I said, subscribe to this channel. And we'll keep on with some City Skylines stuff. We do have the City Skylines, the next episode, or the next scenario, which is a train scenario. And I kind of fiddled with it for 5 or 10 minutes one time, and so it should be a lot of fun, really preparing for that train mass transit. Really did a good job on focusing on how to use the mass transit in these scenarios. Oh man, here we go. Super, super close, guys. Good old Lake Town. Very, very nice. A gorgeous city at night as well. Like, aside from these nasty, crappy industrial areas, really, really nice. Started so humble and so small. Now look at it. And any second now, here we go! Got 300 left. We got 200 left. 100. Bada bing, bada boom. Scenario 1. So again, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through this ferry transit episode. And leave any comments, suggestions, or otherwise down in the comment section down below. And again, if you'll go in the description, you can get some discounted prices. I do believe they are still up for City Skylines, so be sure to check those out if you want to get City Skylines or any of the DLCs. I think they are still all on sale. The Green Man Gaming link down in the description. Anyways, guys, thank you again for the last time for watching this scenario, and we'll start with the next scenario in the next episode. This is Havoc, and I'm out of here. Peace!